Hi, what is your name?
My name is Aaliyah1 Lawrence.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, but I was born in Blue Island. I was born in Michael Reese Hospital. That's not important, but yeah, I grew up in Blue Island. I moved around a lot. I moved from Blue Island clearly to, what is it, Arbor? I don't know how to say it.
Auburn Gresham.
Yeah. I lived on 87th Street.
So,
and then I moved to Bronzeville. I've been living in Bronzeville since my freshman year in high school.
okay, what role do you play in your community?
I do a lot in my community. Like, I volunteer a lot. I play a lot of sports. I'm a leader in my community. Like, we're doing this documentary right now, and I would like to, not to my own horn, but I'm the main person that's doing it. I do a lot, and I'm so stressed because it's like I do too much. But yes.
So, since you acknowledge that you do a little too much, do you think you would change anything about that? Would you like change it if you had a chance?
Yes, because I feel like me trying to manage all these things on my plate is too stressful for me. And being a senior, I have to balance having an outside life with work and all the commitments I have, basically.
Okay. What's your definition of a community?
To me,
Yes.
a community is a place where everyone comes together and we have a common goal that we would like to reach.
So what would you define somewhere that they don't have a common goal? What would that be?
That's a very great question. That would be like
Do you think
school.
So school
Yes.
isn't a community?
Well, my school to be exact, we're very divided. It's like we have cliques and things, and we don't have a common goal. Some people, my goal is to get an education and go to college, while other people's goals could just be like to simply get out of the house. A lot of people don't even want to graduate. They just want somewhere to go.
Okay. How have you been impacted by your community?
Honestly, I think I've been impacted in a very negative way because I feel like being in Chicago, I'm very limited to what I can do, and maybe it's a personal thing, but I think it's because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I forgot what I was about to say. Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. How do you think you have been impacted by your community?
Start over. I think I've been impacted in a negative way because I feel like being in Chicago, I'm very limited to what I can have. Like, if I was to grow up in somewhere maybe like California or with a Caucasian household, I feel like I could have a lot more resources than I do now.
Okay.
I can complete a lot more things than I have.
So do you think it's just specific to Chicago or like your neighborhood in Chicago?
It may not be specifically Chicago. It could be like my race or my culture, and it could be a lot of things that could affect that.
So when you say your race, do you think your race has a negative impact on the amount of resources you get?
Yes, because stereotypically, Black people are looked at as poor, ghetto. Like, we don't really have it in us. We're these motherfuckers.